welcome back to Comic Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Grayson Annual number 2. Title of this annual is Just a Guy. Script is by Tom King. Plot by Tim Seeley and Tom King. Pencils are by Alvaro Martinez. Inks are by Raul Fernandez. And the colors are by Jeromy Cox. Dick prepares to return to Spiral and runs into Superman. The two team up to take on the Fist of Cain, who are using Blockbuster and his blood to get powers. The story was really cool. It kind of connects to what's going on in Grayson right now, but while staying out of it. So it kind of has that little disconnect there. But I really loved the relationship between Dick Grayson and Superman. I thought this was the first time since the coming back of Convergence that I actually been able to fully enjoy Superman, because this was Clark Kent. This was the homegrown, Kansas farm boy. He might, still be Superman, but he's still essence at his core. He's still Clark Kent, and I really like that. Because they're doing the depowered version of him, but they're doing it to where he's still the same character. I felt like in Superman and Action Comics, he's really a different character, and I don't really connect to that guy as much as I do this one. And I really like that they played up the connection between Nightwing and the Kryptonian lore, because that's where that name originally came from. Superman told Nightwing about this fairy tale mythological creatures called Nightwing and Flamebird, and Dick decided to become Nightwing and use that name. So it's kind of like his two mentors gave him a name. Bruce Wayne raised him, but he also looked up to Superman, and I really loved how they played up on that in this issue. So I think that was the first time they mentioned it in the New 52. The story, though, I really enjoyed it. I'm giving it 4.5 stars. I would have liked to see more of a connection on where it's going from here, like Grayson's going from here, but I really do like the fact that they played on this relationship so much. The art, really good art. I liked it. There were some flaws here and there, like maybe the action scenes I think were really dynamic, but there were times where like detail lacked a little, and they used too much of the action lines. I think instead of doing details, they just gave us the action lines, and I'm not a big fan on too many action lines. So but I did enjoy the art, and I'm giving the art 4.5 stars. Overall, I thought this was a really solid read. I mean, I love the fact that Lex Luthor was used here, and he still does not believe that Superman could have been Clark Kent. I love that arrogance. I love that, Tom King and Tim Seeley get that Lex Luthor's biggest downfall is his arrogance. He's just too arrogant to think that a small, simple farm boy could be Superman. And I just loved that here. I loved how they played it off. He was so cocky and arrogant. I loved it. But yeah, it was a great overall story. And with the story getting 4.5 stars and the art getting 4.5 stars, I'm giving this an overall 4.5 stars. I'm saying pick up Grayson Annual number 2. This is the second Grayson book that I've read in as many weeks, and I loved them both. So once again, overall 4.5 stars. Pick up Grayson Annual number 2. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know yours in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline. Check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out comicfrontline.com, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me, The Comic Book Theater, Media Menace, and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and download Frontline Live every week on iTunes for free. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.